Welcome, engineer. First of all, please introduce yourself.
Walaikum Assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Engineer Alaa Mohammad. I am working in Al-Noaim Consultant office, and welcome in my office. Hello.
We have some question here we want to ask you. First question, at the beginning of engineer, how to get the trust from the project manager or supervisor?
At the beginning I have to inform you that a successful engineer must, in the first place, must know exactly what he has to do, and he must know exactly what is his benefits and what is his role in the project. And to be successful, he has to be very strong technically and experienced.
Yes. What are the skills which must be found in engineer to become a project manager?
Okay, this is actually a difficult question, but in my opinion, project management, in the first place, he has to believe that Allah is watching him. So he have to, every word and every verb he starts to do, he have to know that someone is watching him. So he have to be in the straight way. So to be successful project management, he have to know very large and big skills, like how to communicate with other people. He have to be friend with all the members of the project. Plus he have to be strong in dealing. Equilibrium between the two behaviors. Other thing, he have to got a very large and very strong computer skills, because the project management means that you have to deal with different softwares and different programs, so you have to understand exactly how to deal with the computer. Another point, practical experience with different projects is a must. A project management should know and pass different projects and know experience with other companies, with other organizations. And finally, I think, in my opinion, to face many dangers and many difficulties in different areas is a big advantage for the project management.
From your experience, what are the most important problems that facing the engineers that prevent them from being a project manager?
Okay, this is a critical question, and it is really important, because people are not the same. Engineers and project managements are not the same. The first important thing in personality of the engineer is, first of all, he have to be strong in language. He have to be aware of how to speak and how to understand, how to write different languages. I prefer English, of course, as a first, and if he can learn more languages than English, that will be perfect. This is the first. The second thing, the personality of each engineer. To be a good project management and to reach this position, you have to be strong. You have to be friendly with the others. So what prevents you to be a project management is your personality. If you are weak, or you are not ambitious, or you are not dealing with the other people correctly, you will feel yourself away from this position. You will not be getting step by step. Also, some engineers are not following up technology. They are not aware of what is getting up in the world. They are not following up the recent programs, recent meetings. He don't care about what is new in the world. So he is step by step getting in his place, not advanced step by step, and not thinking that the world is changing and he is not updating himself, so he will not reach this project management. Also, it is a gift from Allah that you are ambitious. You feel that you want to be better than the others. You want to be like the previous boss, the previous famous person. Some people are not ambitious. These are the main items which prevent engineers to be project management. And also it is dangerous that it makes all these engineers not affecting this good position, and prevent them from getting step by step advanced. Also, there is an important role in social difficulties. Some persons prefer that his family and his social life is more important than thinking in the work. Some people say no, if I am strong in my work, if I advanced myself, that will affect in my social relations. So you know, it is a equation. We don't know exactly if where's the right. If you will sacrifice your family, you will be good in the work. If you sacrifice your work, you will be good in family. But there is clever persons who can make that balance. He can good in work and good in social. But these are the main items which prevent an engineer or a project manager to be advanced in his work.
For any project, what are things that must the engineer make it to be successful?
Okay, the answer for this question is in 3 words. Obey the rules. If you obey all the rules for this project, you will be a successful manager. What is the rules? What is the how can you obey your rules? First of all, respect the time. When to go to the work, when to leave, when to make a break, and also your people running under your possession, when to come, when to go, when to punish them if they are not respecting time, and when to comply with him if they are competing the time. Also, you have to respect your duty. If you are supposed to finish some work in some day, you have to keep all these jobs finished at a time. You have to respect your duty. Also, you have to keep the ethics and the polite behavior with all the people. You have to deal with all the people and get good manners. You have to keep good saying, good verbals, to keep all these people together with you to cooperate, succeeding with the project. Also, you have to follow up all the new programs, the new projects, new rules. So keeping updating all these new technologies will keep you good in your position and succeeded in your project management. Finally, communicating with the other projects and friends and changing the experiences will keep you updated and keep you strong in your position.
Yes. What are your strengths, Buoyant, as a project manager?
Well, I believe that I have Allah gives me that good point that I am good in English. I like to study English, to read English, and to search in English documents, which gives me a good chance to sail in different books and different programs. This is one advantage. I believe that I could succeed in different courses using this benefit. Also, I believe that maybe different persons told me that I always find solution for problems. If I face any problem, software or in our projects, and they need a solution, actually I can, by help of Allah, that I can solve all these problems. And most of the people around me told me that we always cooperate with you because you can find every solution for any problems. This is only a gift from Allah. It is not skills, but by experience. You can compare different situations. You can solve all problems by comparing what you have faced before. Now we are facing the same problem or some complicated problems. You collect all your experience, then you solve these problems. So I believe that I can solve the problems by getting and retrieving all that I have, and that gives me good command to solve problems. Also, I like to read all recent documents. If I hear that there is some new book in project management or new book in engineering software, I always rush to reach these documents. I always search what is new, what is getting updated in the field. So that gives me a good chance to advance my position.
What about your weaknesses?
If you insist for this question, I will answer. But okay, there's no one is complete. All of us have some weak points and good points. But for me, I believe that I cannot stand searching too much in a book. I cannot stand reading for 10 hours. No, I can read a book or search for a problem for 10 hours, but not continuously. This is one of my disadvantage. I always feel bored if I stay in some problem very long time. I always like to get some intervals between the periods for solving a problem. Also, it is not a weak point, but it is our life. My family always not breaking me out, but I always think that my family have the rights to take some of my time. So many problems I faced, I have to cut my thinking, so I have to take care of my family. It is not a weak point, but I think that it is a tax you have to pay for your succeed.
And how did you overcome this?
Pressure. The only solution is to pressure yourself, but it is only a season. You have a problem in your work and you have a period for maybe 2 or 3 months. You have to concentrate in your work, and on the other hand you have that weak points. You have to study well, you have to read, you have to make some meetings, and on the other hand you have your family. How you can make that balance? For me, I succeeded, alhamdulillah, in persuading my family that please wait until I finish this period, and once we succeed in this, in my work, I will compensate you. So that was the main issue that I could, by persuading my family and persuading myself that if I make pressure for some certain time, then I will get free after that period. So you have to press yourself, you have to push yourself, that if you succeed, you will gain that fruits later on. So for me, in the period which I was studying a new project, and there was many difficulties and many dangers that the project will face, some damages, I spent maybe 3 days in the site. I didn't go to my home. That was a big problem, but alhamdulillah, it was a succeed for me, because all the suppliers, all the people who are dealing with you are not coming in the same time. You have to wait until they come. You have to punish yourself to understand what they are doing, to be in the site everywhere, to keep eyes on all the persons coming to you. So I sacrificed with my family, but I was lucky that my wife and my children could understand the difficult situation, and that was good for me. I could succeed in this, alhamdulillah.
Wow.
Finally, what are advised to engineer to motivate to become good project manager?
Okay, my advice to you: first, you have to learn English, study English. You have to be perfect in English. This is one, because we are proud that we are Arabs, and we proud that we speak in Arabic, but as a recent life, we have to study English. We have to understand English. We have to motivate ourselves in English language. This is a must. So first thing, you have to learn English, be perfect in English. Secondly, to be a project manager, you have to be updated with all the new projects, all the new courses. You have to learn different courses in project management. You have to know the skills how to control a project, how to control the people running under your power, and also you have to update with all the recent theories, the recent researches, papers spread everywhere. Finally, don't forget, challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. You have many different difficulties. You have many different people wants your service, wants your advices, and also you have faces some problems with your families, with your social life. So in all cases, you have to challenge yourself. Otherwise, if you don't challenge yourself and face all these problems, you will blame yourself. You are now young. You are now small in age. If you spend your time for nothing, you will feel later that you are losing your time. The life is finished quickly. The recent programs, recent projects are getting step by step, and you are not motivating yourself. You have to challenge yourself. You have to study well. You have to learn everything. Don't stop in one stage. Continue your work and continue all your projects.
Thank you, Engineer Alaa, for your time, and we hope see you again.
You're welcome anytime, and please visit me anytime you want to ask any questions or you want my advice on anything, and welcome. Thank you very much. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.